So I've just found this really cool skip, which should be of interest to speedrunning, because it allows you to skip almost every cutscene in the camp here. So I'm just going to illustrate the skip quickly. So this is day one. So normally you go outside here and there's a quick cutscene with your merry men. And I'm just going to illustrate the skip. So if I go outside, I'm going to immediately save by pressing F5. And now I'm going to immediately reload that save. And what's going to happen is that the cursor is going to turn into the walk icon briefly. And I can click on my cave entrance and I just immediately just go back in. Okay, so and now I can go outside and it's as if that cutscene didn't take place. There's actually another little cutscene here with Tuck, which you have to play out. So the saving from this in terms of speedrunning is significant because there are many other days, for example, on day 2, where there's an extremely long cutscene which takes about 23 seconds for the merry men to leave this screen, because they often do it individually. They take ages sometimes. Whereas this process of going in here, doing this save load thing takes about 5 seconds to between the time where you start here and regain control again on the inside the camp. So if I try again, there, that whole thing takes about 5 seconds. So I've gone through all of the situations where this can be exploited, and there are quite a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different cases, and I think it saves about 70 seconds, at least using version 1.1 in GOG. So that's a significant saving. And just to break it down a bit, there are kind of two glitches here. So one of them is that if you save load, so I can do this anywhere. Where would be a good place? Oh, okay. So one example is if I blow my horn now. Oh, I haven't actually got my horn. Let me just get my horn. Then at the moment, so I can switch to the horn and blow it. And what happens is the cursor changes to the wait icon as he walks over here. So let me just show this. So normally it would be just in the wait icon like that. Let's just illustrate the skip again. However, if you use that glitch, if you use the save load rather, then what happens is the cursor changes back to the previously used icon. And so it seems to be active. Unfortunately, it can't do anything. You can't actually do anything with, in this case, you can't do anything with the horn. And in most cases, you can't do anything with the walk icon either. So if I go outside here, save, and actually, let's go to another day, day 3. Oh no, that's that's a bad case because nothing happens. So here's one. So let's just finish the conversation and let him go outside. So I now have the walk icon there for a little bit. And the thing is that during this phase, I can't actually do anything either, with one exception, which is I seem to be able to click on my cave entrance and he just goes through, which seems to be a separate glitch altogether. So there's kind of two glitches here which work in tandem and allow you to skip all the cutscenes in here. So this, I don't know what it is. There's something magical about this particular hotspot here. There's also something weird about this, which is that you can use, normally you can activate clicking on something by clicking on it, but you can also press the enter key. But there's something weird about this hotspot, that you can actually press any button on the keyboard. So R, for example, just any random button on the keyboard will actually activate that. So there is something weird about this particular hotspot in the game code, which gives it more prominence in some way, which I don't understand. But anyway, there's some really interesting it's kind of a really interesting glitch, but it's also useful for speedrunning. So hopefully that was of some interest.